Hi, this is Miss Cairo. So here is the rule that we're going to follow when we're multiplying numbers that have zeros. So again, the vocabulary terms that go along with multiplication sentences is a factor times a factor is equal to a product. And so when you have zeros in the factors, here's what you do. The table on page 118 involves the number 2 and 3, and then multiplying it by factors that involve a few different variations with zeros. So let's take a look at one of these squares. Let's take a look at, for example, square F. Do you see that in your book? On your whiteboard, let's write out this multiplication sentence. It's 20 times 30. Go ahead and write out 20 times 30 with me. And here are the steps that we're going to do to solve. We can do this mentally. We're going to multiply the basic fact first, and we're going to ignore the zeros. So you will see that 20 has 1 0. What I want you to do is I want you to put an X through the 0. And 30 has also a 0 or 1 0 in it. I want you to put an X through that. We're ignoring 2 zeros here. And we're going to multiply the basic fact. What's 2 times 3, everyone? It is 6. Step number 2, we're going to count the number of zeros the factors have in total. So there was 1 0 here, 1 0 here to give us a total of 2 zeros. And we're going to put that many zeros in our product or our answer. So 1, 2 zeros go in our answer to get our answer or our product of 600. 20 times 30 is equal to 600. 2 zeros here, 2 zeros here. Let's do one more. Let's take a look at box number L. Do you see letter L in your book? On your whiteboard, go ahead and write out the multiplication sentence. It's 200 times 3,000. And again, we can do these problems following the 3 steps or even like mentally soon. So step number 1, we are going to ignore the zeros. So there's 2 zeros in this factor of 200. We're going to ignore those 2 zeros. We're going to ignore the 3 zeros that are in 3,000. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to multiply the basic fact. And we know that 2 times 3 is equal to 6. We're going to count the number of zeros both factors have. So 200 has 2 zeros. 3,000 has 1, 2, 3 zeros. That gives a total of 5 zeros in all. So our answer or our product is also going to have 5 zeros. So after the 6, let's put 5 zeros in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. And then I'm going to count my way back and make sure that my comma is in between my thousands and my hundreds place. And we have our answer here now as 600,000. 200 times 3,000 is equal to 600,000.